Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rebel Chumps channel, the custom lightsaber review channel on the YouTubes. Today we're gonna do a overview of all the Vader lightsabers that I have in my current collection. Just go over them individually, just highlight them a little bit more than I already did in my full review videos. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of love for Vader's Vault. They always have been very consistent in their quality and their overall package that you get from them. For a very affordable price, you get a very feature-rich lightsaber. And the lightsabers are well designed, well configured. The wiring is top-notch. The used materials are perfect. There's little to nothing to really complain about with Vader's Vault in general. And let me just grab some of the sabers that I have in front of me and let's go through them one by one. Okay, here it is, guys. This is the first saber we're going to take a quick look at. Is the Vader's Vault Acolyte. I've done a few reviews on this saber already, like any of my Vader's Vault sabers in general. So if you want to see the full reviews, go check it out on my channel. This is my first Vader's Vault saber that I've ever owned, and I still have it. It's a great saber. It's very good for dual handling and dueling. It's a very good looking saber as well. It's very old Republic City look to it. I really enjoy it. Every time I hold it in my hand, think, yeah, this is definitely an awesome saber. There's a relic saber that has been digged up from some sort of a Sith temple, and it was from one of the many Sith warriors that used to wield these sabers. Kyber crystal inside. In general, very cool saber, very nice design. Vader's Vault did an awesome top-notch job with it. I really enjoyed. Very cool saber. Next saber, or I should say pair of sabers, are my Vader's Vault Havocs. I really love my Havocs. The Havocs is an awesome design. Very good. Very cool. Awesome to play with. Just in general, it's just a blast to have these. It's a really blast. Now, what I like about these Vader's Vault Havocs is how thin they are. They're very thin. They're very economic. They also have a very good vented pommel design. These suckers are super loud, really loud. I really enjoy that. The leather wraps on them feel amazing. The 16mm slits, I actually do think they're very fitting for this saber design. It really feels like igniting a jet fighter plane or something. It's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing. From top to bottom, I really like the design. This is an Vader's Vault with custom powder coat job. So what you can do, you can pay an additional fee and get your Vader's Vault in any custom configuration color scheme if you want. So this is gun gray metal with gold accents and the Adam Savage weathering. This is one of the few sabers that has the Adam Savage weathering from Vader's Vault. It's a little bit hard to see, but it has all kinds of details on it. This is not rust, by the way. This is the actual relic, Vader's Vault relic painting. So this is not actual rust, because this of course is an alloy hilt, so they cannot rust. But it's really cool, and it's just amazing how many details it really adds to a saber. Especially, I highly recommend when you get a Vader's Vault, and you maybe intend on having one Vader's Vault or maybe two, go for a custom powder coat job. Add that little bit of money, and just change the saber totally to your own taste. Really go for a custom saber. Don't go for an off-shelf saber, and that is something I really start to appreciate now that Vader's Vault has this highly customable highly customable options, basically, to really bring those sabers they offer to the next level and personalize them. And I really dig the saber. It's really cool, very unique, very beautiful looking. with a Sith bunny blade plug in there. It looks amazing, very cool. I really dig this. So the Vader's Vault Havocs. We have 2 more sabers. Now these next 2 sabers are actually collaboration sabers. That means these sabers have been jointly created by somebody else. And let's start with the first one. So this next saber is one of those collaboration or outfitting sabers that has been done by Vader's Vault. The saber, the hilt itself, is coming from Korriban. It's a 2.0 Graflex kit, and that has been outfitted with electronics and a 1-inch blade socket for 1-inch blades, where the original Korriban Graflex only have a 7th of an 8-inch blade holder, so you only can use those very thin blades, and those are not ideal for dueling. Plus the light doesn't shine as bright through those narrow pipes of those narrow blades compared to the 1-inch blade. So these one have added value also for brightness, beyond dueling capability. So this one has been outfitted by Vader's Vault with their electronics, etc. These suckers are loud. All these sabers using 22mm speakers. They're very tiny, but they're very loud. Really nice. As you can hear. Now the benefits of Vader's Vault also is that they offer RGB. So several of my Vader's Vault have the RGB upgrade option, and they really lend for a lot more flexibility in color schemes and just the total feel and outlook of a saber. In this case, for example, with a Graflex, that is more than ideal, because you can put any different shade of blue and be still more or less accurately depicting the blade color of each different Graflex iteration of every movie. A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, the TFA, or even the Revenge of the Sith, sort of with the skinny flags. You can change the color of the blue, the shade of it, and then be more accurate with your Graflex for that type of cosplay you want to do, or just you want to have a sound fun on it with the correct color of the blade. You can do that with an RGB option. So Vader's Vault has this awesome RGB upgrade option. It's making use of a tri-cree LED. So green, red, blue. Very cool. And the last saber that I'm going to discuss or showcase now is my Vader's Vault Hero, which by far is my favorite saber from Vader's Vault. Evolution Arms did an outstanding job designing this hilt. It's rock solid. It's an awesome hilt. Everything feels fantastic on it.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
I'm a massive sucker for blinky lights. The weathering done by Vader's Vault is amazing. I absolutely love it. So if you on the verge of thinking about getting a Vader's Vault instead of, let's say, a Saber Force, an Ultra Sabers, or any other brand, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to throw down that much money. Is it really worth to me to have one expensive saber versus several cheap Ultra Sabers or Saber Force Sabers? And I say, just go for it. You will really appreciate the quality, the craftsmanship, the electronic install by Vader's Vault, the value that remains on the saber. So if you want to sell the saber on the on the second-hand market, basically you can almost sell it for resell for the purchase value. Let me reiterate that you can actually sell the saber for higher than the purchase cost, simply because Vader's Vault is very in demand, and it's just basically a good investment. You have a fantastic saber, high quality, you have a lot of fun with it, and when you decide you want to get rid of it or departure with it, you can sell it for almost the same price, so you don't even really lose any value on it. And that is really powerful for me as well, just to have that in the back of my mind, that I'm not buying stuff that is just appreciating so much in value that I cannot sell it for even a third of the price if I need to. Either way, this one, oh, I love this one. This is totally my favorite saber from Vader's Vault, and this one is a keeper for sure. Of all the sabers, if I have to get rid of them, this one is a keeper. Yeah. So I hope you like this short overview video of my Vader's Vault sabers. As I said, I really recommend you get at least one Vader's Vault. They're just top-notch quality. They're not per se on the more expensive side, because people always think, oh, they're quite expensive, they start at different prices at this and this and this, but that's because they start with a minimum amount of features that, if you go for a competitor, are not included with the lower pricing ranges. So you need to be very cautious about that justification. Yes, and stun saber from an Alta Sabers or Saber Forts are maybe cheaper, but it doesn't nearly have any of the features that a Saber Forts, Vader's Vault comes with. Either way, hope you like this short video, and see you in the next one. Stay scummy!